What's on, people? We're here to talk about Geekdom101, aka The Rival, or if you like, The Rival 101. And this is a quick video to discuss why I believe he's using the Dragon Ball community. Now, I've discussed this in streams before. I think it's the first time I've actually put this into just a straight up video. But he has said so many things and made so many mistakes and errors in his Dragon Ball coverage that it leads me to believe he's not a true Dragon Ball fan. He sounds like a guy who co-opted some Dragon Ball material from other people. He learned the lingo. He might have read up on a couple things, but it sounds like to me he doesn't understand anything that he says. Now, we all know he lies. Let's not even go there today. We know he lies about Dragon Ball, about when it's returning, about having sources, all that stuff. But I want to talk about the fact that I think he's using the community to stay afloat. For the most part, the Dragon Ball community has forgotten about him. I mean, he's been reduced to doing live streams. He never used to stream this much. Now all he does is stream. He doesn't even post videos, just straight up streaming. And that's my technique, by the way. Now I'm trying to get better at doing videos because YouTube punishes your channel for just streaming. But remember when he said this is the first time we're gonna see a Namekian house in Dragon Ball? When they showed Piccolo's house in that stupid trailer. When he said that, right then and there, I knew that this guy was a hanger-on. He was a bandwagoner. Because if you have ever seen Dragon Ball, you've ever seen Dragon Ball Super, then you remember the Namek saga. You remember all the Namekian stuff that we got to see because they were on planet Namek. So for him to turn around and say, this is going to be the first time we see Namekian house, like, come on, dude. And then when he said, and this infamous video clip, what if Beerus had God Key? God of Destruction. What if Beerus had God Key? He said this. Y'all have all seen the clip. My point is, what kind of veteran Dragon Ball content creator would make simple mistakes like that? And he gets away with it because he's managed to create this fan base of people who believe in him no matter what he says. You have real Dragon Ball fans who don't accept that kind of crap. Remember this one? I guarantee there's going to be a bug fusion. This dude didn't know anything about Dragon Ball Daima. And you want to know why? Because none of us did. No one knew anything about it. Turned out it was all trash. My point is, that's how he uses the community. He throws stuff out there like a big bowl of spaghetti up against the wall, and whatever sticks is what he uses. But the truth is, I think he just gets his information from other people and then incorporates it and pretends like it's coming from him. We know he gets most of his news and information from other channels and from other people's Twitter. I think he does the same thing on YouTube with videos. I think he watches other people's Dragon Ball videos. He learns enough to make his own video. And then he comes off as an expert, or tries to come off as one. But someone like me with even more and greater Dragon Ball knowledge than him, I can see right through it. That's probably why I catch him so much. Like, people always ask, how does NBA catch Geekdom so many times saying so many things that are wrong or telling so many lies? It's because I know Dragon Ball better than him. I know more about it than him. And I know when he's just full of it. And I don't think people quite understand that. I don't think they get it. He is straight up using y'all. 100%. When someone is willfully lying to you or misleading you and they are benefiting from it, that means they're using you. He's benefiting from lying and being misleading and telling y'all stuff that he knows is not going to happen. That is a form of using you. I know some of y'all don't feel like you're being used. He's giving us content. I feel great. That's fine. But if you dig deeper and just look at it, just a holistic point of view, he's saying things to you that's clearly not true, things he can't prove. He gets views and money for it. You guys end up empty-handed every time. You still ain't got nothing to show for it. You got nothing in your hands. He gets to keep on subsisting and living. Have y'all ever thought about jumping ship from that channel and going to other Dragon Ball channels where you can get more bang for your buck? I'm not even necessarily talking about me, because I'm not a Dragon Ball channel. I'm an anime commentary channel, or just a commentary channel. But have you guys ever thought about just saying, look, this is a sinking ship, I'm out? You do it to all these other channels. Why not this dude? Why not the rival? He's consistently wrong. He lies. He makes up stuff. He's created these fake sources that no one has ever seen or heard of. No one that used to deal with him as far as channel creator or content creators, none of those people deal with him anymore. He was friends with some of the biggest people in the Dragon Ball community. None of them deal with him anymore. None of them. They don't collab with him. They don't talk to him. They don't hang out with him. Everybody has just said enough is enough with this guy. So what is it about this lying, community using piece of trash that makes you guys just stay loyal? Like, if you look at his channel just in the last couple of weeks, there hasn't been a single piece of usable, tangible information delivered on his channel. He has not said a single thing on that channel that anybody can actually consider tangible, usable, important information. You've been getting more of that from me, and I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. And I'm genuinely impressed by how you guys hang in there with this dude no matter what. And we all know what happens. We've seen the cycle. He's gonna barely survive until Dragon Ball Super returns. And then he's gonna start getting views again. And then when that's over, he's gonna be barely surviving again. You guys are the worst fan base ever. Like, if you look at his social blade, it's bad. That's exactly the reason why I took the angle that I took. I do accountability. I do accountability for these people. I feel like taking the angle of talking about the anime characters and all, I'm still going to do that stuff, but I feel like that stuff doesn't have the same impact as making people like Eobard own what they do. Look, you guys know my feelings on it. I think he's a fake, a fraud. I think he's using you guys. I think he's using the entire community, anime and Dragon Ball, not just one. He's using both communities. I think he's in, as far as life is concerned, I think he's a complete loser. No wife, no kids. Obviously broke. But I do give him credit. I give him credit for managing to keep together this cobbled together fan base. of idiots who still believe he's the #1 Dragon Ball channel, even though all of the stats and evidence show he's not. I give this dude credit for that. How he's managed to keep these people believing in him is shocking. It's shocking. I ain't even gonna lie. You got to give it up. But he doesn't know anything. He gets so many things wrong about Dragon Ball that I just don't understand how you guys don't see it. I don't understand how you guys can't break through like I have. I mean, I could clearly just look at him and listen to him for a few minutes and see right through his ruse, see right through his gimmick. This guy found a gullible community that he could run roughshod over. Why do you think he never talks about other anime? He doesn't even try. Because no other community would fall for what he's doing. I've demonstrated time after time after time that the Dragon Ball community falls for tactics that no other community would fall for. You guys repeatedly fall for it. That's why I say he's using y'all. Now, granted, I'm not upset with him for using y'all. I give him credit. I hope he milk y'all for everything that it's worth. I just want to make it clear that I think he is using y'all. I think he's using the community, and it's hilarious. Y'all never call him out on his mistakes, never call him out on his lies. You just continue chugging along, letting him get away with it. And honestly, it's pretty sad. But look, anyways, y'all know where the buttons at. Slap the buttons, like, sub, comment. I'm going to be changing my format up too, guys. I'm streaming too much, and it's honestly hurting my channel. So I'm going to start posting videos, and then I'm going to cut back on the streams. Streaming every single day is just hurting my channel. It is. The analytics show that my streams get more views, but the retention, everything is just not there. So I'm gonna probably start maybe streaming twice a week instead of every single day. It's just too much. But I'm gonna increase my videos, because I think if I actually start posting videos and get better at it and get good at it, they'll start doing something. But who knows, right? But the creator accountability ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna keep calling these people out, period. I don't care who get mad, who don't like it. I don't care. I'm gonna call them out. Anyways, it is what it is. I will catch up with y'all.